Let's jump right into this explainer because what we're covering today is going to completely challenge your perception of reality. I am absolutely thrilled to guide you through this. We are diving headfirst into the deeply mysterious, awe-inspiring, and frankly, kind of terrifying unknown realities of our cosmos. I mean, what if I told you that everything you consider real makes up barely 5% of what's actually out there? Yeah, if you're ready to have your mind expanded, let's get into it. Okay, the most humbling fact in all of science is that tiny 5%. That is all the visible matter in the universe, everything we can see. The remaining 95%, it's entirely invisible to us. Scientists calculate about 27% is dark matter. It's this bizarre stuff that doesn't emit, absorb, or reflect any light whatsoever. And an even more massive chunk, 68%, is dark energy. Think about that for a second. We've mapped our entire globe, landed on the moon, put rovers on Mars, and yet we literally do not know what 95% of our own universe is actually made of. It's just out there, completely unseen, pulling the strings of the cosmos. So to really grasp how strange this unseen universe is, let's hit Part 1, Cosmic Anomalies and Rule Breakers. We're going looking for the stuff out in the dark that completely defies logic. Just consider the sheer terrifying scale of the word billions. Out there in the pitch black, completely disconnected from any host star, are rogue planets. They're just drifting through the freezing vacuum of interstellar space. Imagine standing on the surface of one of these worlds. No sunrise, no sunset, just endless freezing darkness. And the truly staggering part, astronomers estimate there could be billions, literally billions, of these lonely rogue planets drifting silently through our Milky Way galaxy alone. It's mind-boggling. From the incredibly lonely, we go to the impossibly massive. We've got monstrous anomalies out there like the Hercules Corona Borealis Great Wall. Now, according to the foundational rules of cosmology, matter is supposed to be relatively evenly distributed on a large scale. But this thing? It's a gigantic concentration of galaxies stretching across billions of light years. It is so unimaginably vast that, mathematically speaking, it simply shouldn't exist. Period. It completely breaks our existing models of how the universe formed. It's just a massive, glaring reminder of how much we actually don't know. And speaking of things breaking the rules, we have to talk about the information paradox. This is a massive intellectual tension that literally keeps physicists up at night. It's basically a head-on collision between two of our most trusted scientific frameworks. On one side, we have quantum mechanics, which insists that information about the universe can never truly disappear. But then, you have black holes. Their gravity is so intense that absolutely nothing escapes. When something falls in, it seems to be lost forever, deleted from the universe. So, which is it? Do black holes destroy information and break quantum mechanics? Or is the information somehow preserved in a way we just can't comprehend yet? Unlocking this paradox is absolutely crucial. It's going to require entirely new laws of nature. Right. Let's move into the very fabric of reality itself with Part 2, Warping Space and Time. So we have gravitational time dilation. This means that near extremely massive objects, time actually slows down. Seriously, if you spent a few hours hanging out near a supermassive black hole and then came back to Earth, decades or even centuries might have passed for the rest of humanity while you barely aged a day. We're all moving through time at slightly different rates. And this isn't just some wild sci-fi theory. It's an engineering reality right now. Our GPS satellites orbiting Earth experience slightly less gravity than we do down here, so their clocks tick slightly faster. Our systems have to constantly adjust for this, otherwise your phone's navigation map would be wildly inaccurate in a matter of minutes. Crazy, right? And it's not just time behaving strangely. It's the sheer size of the universe itself. For a long time, the assumption was that gravity would eventually slow down cosmic expansion, but it's not slowing down at all. From the past to the present into the future, the speed is actually accelerating. Galaxies are being pushed apart faster and faster every single second. What's pushing them? Well, that's 68% of the universe we talked about earlier, dark energy. We gave it a cool name, but honestly, we still don't truly know what it is. It remains one of the most profound mysteries in modern science. All this talk of expanding space and mysterious energy brings us to the multiverse hypothesis. What if our rapidly expanding universe is just one single bubble in an infinitely boiling pot of water? This hypothesis suggests countless other universes exist alongside ours. And here's where it gets truly wild. These other universes might not even share our laws of physics. In one, gravity could be so strong that stars instantly collapse. In another, atoms might not form at all. And according to some mathematical models of infinity, there could even be a universe out there where another version of you is watching an explainer just like this one. But actually, scratch that. Maybe in that universe you enjoy folding laundry. Who knows? While we don't have direct proof of the multiverse yet, just the sheer possibility of it completely transforms our boundaries of reality. Okay, entering our final chapter, Part 3, Symphonies, Endings, and Origins. Let's bring this vast unknown down to our ultimate cosmic fates and our deeply personal origins. Let's kick this off with a really beautiful realization. Hollywood loves to portray space as a silent, deadly vacuum. And yeah, technically sound waves as we know them can't travel through empty space. But the cosmos is far from silent. Scientists have found ingenious ways to capture electromagnetic waves and translate them into frequencies human ears can hear. It's literally a symphony of space. We can hear the deep, rhythmic pressure waves from supermassive black holes. We can listen to eerie, sweeping radio signals naturally produced by planetary magnetic fields like Jupiter's. We can even detect the internal acoustic vibrations of stars ringing like massive gaseous bells. The universe is putting on this spectacular concert. We just needed the right instruments to listen in. But, all symphonies eventually have to end. Scientists have modeled the future based on the data we have, and they've proposed 3 main scenarios for how it all wraps up. First up is the Big Freeze. If expansion continues forever, stars burn out, galaxies drift too far apart, and everything goes unimaginably cold and dark. Second is the Big Rip. If dark energy accelerates too aggressively, the expansion becomes so violent it rips apart galaxies, then planets, and ultimately tears the very atoms of matter to shreds. Or third, the Big Crunch. This is where gravity wins the cosmic tug-of-war. Expansion reverses, and the whole universe collapses back into a single, incredibly dense point. Right now, observations lean toward the freeze or the rip, but our ultimate destiny is still a haunting unknown. Now, to really understand the universe, we kind of just need to look at ourselves. We know that every heavy element, the calcium building your bones right now, the iron actively carrying oxygen through your blood, was forged under unimaginable heat and pressure deep inside the cores of ancient massive stars. And when those stars died in spectacular supernova explosions, they scattered those newly forged elements across the freezing void of space. Over billions of years, that stardust gathered together to form new solar systems, new planets, and eventually, you. Let's just slow down for a second and really reflect on this, because it's undeniable and absolutely beautiful. You are not just living in the universe, you are biologically, fundamentally of the universe. With every single breath you take, you're inhaling atoms that are billions of years old. You are literally constructed from the ashes of dead stars. And because you have consciousness, because you have the ability to look up at the night sky and wonder about it all, you are, quite literally, the universe waking up and becoming aware of itself. The universe is larger, stranger, and far more mysterious than we can ever truly comprehend. We're just barely scratching the surface of that invisible 95%. And, every time we map a new galaxy or listen to a new cosmic frequency, a dozen new mysteries take its place. That's exactly what makes the pursuit of knowledge so endlessly exciting. The cosmos is the greatest puzzle humanity has ever faced, and we're right in the thick of unraveling it. So I'll leave you with this. As our technology advances and our curiosity drives us deeper into the dark, what are we going to discover next? Thank you so much for exploring the unknown with me today on this explainer. Keep looking up and stay curious.